Sorry I'm late, guys. Hi, Fred. Buddy, are you hungry already? We just fed Fred like an hour and a half ago, but should we feed him again? Because he looks like he's a hungry boy. Are you a hungry boy? Wow. Wow, what a sweet boy. I think we should feed him again. Fred. Fred, would you like food? Come, let's get you some food. Do you want some smalls? Let's feed you some smalls. Oh, guys, I plucked one of these things off the street, and Fred likes it. Fred likes it. Do you see him? Do you see him alert? Oh yeah. The best stuff is free, guys. The best stuff is free. Look at this biodegradable toy that was free on the side of the street. And Fred, dear darling Fred, do you like this? Do you like playing with this? Oh, you want to destroy it. Buddy, I don't have time this week to go outside and pick you more. If you destroy it today, it's going to be gone. So why don't we just occupy him a little bit? Make him exercise before we feed. Do you like this, Fred? Do you like this woobly whoop? The woobly whoop. The woobly whoop. The woobly whoop. Bounce. Penne noodles. That's fun. Boingy, boingy, boingy. I can't tell if he enjoys playing with this or if it's just annoying the shit out of him, you know? I feel like it's somewhere between the two where he's like, get this frickin' thing out of my furry handsome face. Oh, Snaggletooth is out. Fred Snaggletooth is out. He looks annoyed. Annoyed. Are you gonna destroy it? You gonna destroy the leafies? Wow, chomp. Chomp. What is Never Have I Ever? It sounds like a show I would like. Yum 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 yum. Wow. You did not miss the trash stir fry, and in fact, I just realized, I'm sorry guys, it's false advertisement. It's really hot still here. Aaron has the AC running in the other room, and I just don't feel like cooking, but I will be cooking. I might just be using the microwave though. So it's not gonna be as much of a stir fry as watch me put all of these random scraps left in my fridge together in a bowl and microwave it. So if you're down to see that, that's what we'll be doing. But we will be feeding Fred first after we annoy him sufficiently with this street trash. Street trash, Fred. Chomp. What a handsome boy. Look at your eyeballs. They are the most beautiful thing I've ever seen, Fred. Am I in love? Yes, I am in love. I'm in love with you. Hello. 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 Wow. I must be really annoying. I am really annoying. Welcome to the real June. I don't know how much sound you guys are catching on the other side, but this is like some nice ASMR quality stuff in real life here. All right, cool. Let's feed you, Fred. I think we've annoyed you enough. So when we adopted Fred formally, we got sent like a free trial of Smalls food, and it's mainly just like ground up bird. It says other ground bird. I'm not exactly sure. Turkey thigh, chicken liver, green beans, peas, kale, and small supplement blend. And we got like maybe 4 or 5 packets of these. I think this might be the last one. And Fred seems to like it, so I'm gonna transfer it. Ooh, Freddie. Always trying to kill me, or you, or both of us, huh, Fred? Yeah, I know. You've been abusing me. I missed what we're congratulating Jesse on, but congratulations. Yeah, bud. Did I just step on you? And did you just meow because I stepped on you? Oh man. Maybe you should stop walking right in front of me, bud. You know? Maybe don't do that. The thing that you always do that gets you hurt. Having a baby, good luck, Jesse. I'm not going to congratulate you on that because I'm anti-baby myself, but I'm happy for you if you're happy. If a baby makes you so happy, then I am happy for you. We need all the joy we can get. But yes, I am an anti-natalist. I just don't know, man. I just don't know, but... Sorry to be the Debbie Downer. I'm a really Debbie Downer. I'm a really negative Nancy, so... Yeah, Fred. I know, bud. Yeah, I know. I'm getting your food. You just gotta wait a little bit, because I gotta warm it up. Rub your snotty snot on me. Yes. Rub it all on me, snotty snot. I like to rinse out the packaging or the can with water to flavor his food. And also this prevents him from digging into the trash later because hopefully it'll have a much less strong scent. He loves digging through the trash when he's hungry. Indeed he is. Y'all, my phone is charging, so I'm gonna disconnect you in a bit and then move you over. Joy friend. I also don't have my computer out today. In case you haven't noticed, I've been going live with less frequency, and I've gotten lazier about things, mainly because I do feel quite a bit of a burnout flooding over from work. So I'm sorry if I'm not living up to your contentless content expectations, but doing what I can when I can is what I do. Kirsten, damn, that sounds so good. I would love to come. Yeah. What's for lunch today's comment? Is it weird for women to say they don't want children? Is it still weird? I'm happy you like watching Only Fred. It is the easiest content to make. Isn't it, Fred? Whoa, boar sausage? That sounds amazing, Aaron. Yum. Aaron and I were joking about what I make today in terms of salary and stuff, and we were talking about how Hearst functions. Hearst says it functions on a 35-hour work week, and apparently we're supposed to take a 1-hour lunch break that I'm pretty sure very few people on my team takes. And oh, my phone. I'm pressing down on the volume button of my phone and I didn't even realize it. Oops. Sorry. So, okay, you know what? Let's just do this. I can't do my life anymore. Handheld, here we go. And I never take that lunch hour, and I was saying to Aaron that we don't technically get paid for the lunch hour because we work 8-hour days technically on the books, but we only get paid for 7 hours per day times 5 makes up for the 35-hour work week. And he was like, well, you do get paid for it because you don't get paid hourly, you get paid a salary. And I was like, actually, if I get paid for all the hours that I work, I would be making double what I currently make, because that is how much I work. And do I have to work that much? I guess not, but if I still completed all of my assignments without working that much, I would be putting out really shit content. Like, a lot of people were pointing out that my turmeric episode wasn't very well researched, and they're not wrong. But there's a point at which I'm just like, I can do literally a whole year's worth of research on turmeric if I really wanted to be completely accurate of exactly everything that turmeric is and health benefits and so on and so forth. And just in terms of working in digital media, it seems to always be a little more of the quantity over quality. And if I'm not already burning myself out, if I became like the most comprehensive turmeric expert for one episode of The Spice Show, I would not be burnt out anymore. I would just be like melting rubber on a hot asphalt street. So expectation versus reality. Am I the best source for a lot of knowledge? Probably not, but I'm going to try to do better in future episodes. This upcoming week we will be shooting another edition of The Spice Show, and hopefully I'll have a expert kind of featured in. Say hi to Aaron.
Hi, friends. What are we
Camera's
doing today?
there. I switched the phone orientation today. Sorry, everybody's a little. You look over there. Look, that's where the camera. So Fred's eating. Aaron's here.
No, I'm not.
Okay. And I will be using some burlap and barrel spices for the next episode of the Spice Show.
Thank you, Ethan.
So we are going to be taste testing some of these. But first, I want to cook some things.
Cook some things.
And by cook, I mean not cook, but microwave.
You done, Fred?
It helps if you like comb them all over into a single puddle, because it makes it
It's
easy.
pretty much done. He's done.
Oh, Fred, I just combed it over for you, bud. So in terms of our trash stir fry that I was originally going to make, I had to buy a head of cauliflower today for an assignment for next week, and I also went to drop off compost today because it's Sunday and I can't have it stack up in my freezer for too long because I don't have space at all. So I just chopped off the leaves since I won't be using that for the video, and I'm thinking I'll chop this up, I'll microwave it, I'll put it with Aaron's leftover sauce from Mapo Tofu that he got yesterday when he went out to eat with his dad in Midtown. What was the place called? Da Tang, apparently. It's a really good, like, Sichuanese place. We also have some steamed brown rice left over in the pot that I'll just eat. I also have, like, scraggly bits inside this peanut butter jar that I think I'll probably put the brown rice in and just try to, like, scrape it out. So it is literal, like, trash hodgepodge today, guys. This is what I'm eating. Did you have a good meal, Fred? I hope so, buddy. Guys, cut cauliflower smells so much like farts. It smells pretty bad right now in my kitchen. Bless you, Fred. You good, Fred? Are you choking? You choking? You good? He's good. Have you considered working for a different company? I think they're all shit. I think media is all shit, guys. What really motivates me to stay at Delish and at Hearst really is trying to get the union somewhere in terms of our contract. I really need to see that contract materialize, because in order for us to change the industry, we need to start changing it one major company at a time. And right now, I'm in this company that is currently in the middle of unionizing, and this is probably the most important work I can be doing to change the industry for the better. Everybody will say it's impossible to change something bad until it happens. It's gotta happen sooner or later. It's just a lot of hard work, man. It's just really fucking hard. They're not making it very easy, obviously, because bottom line is involved. Whenever money is involved. One thing that I've come to realize, I mean, I think I've realized it for a lot of years, but I've grown into believing in it more and more, is that, like, I can't do anything just for money. I mean, yes, we still have to earn money. I'm not that, naive, but I can't set out with the mind to do a specific project just for the money. I was thinking, like, even if another media company wanted to hire me and they paid me, I don't know, 20K more, would I move for 20K more? I don't know. I don't think so, because it's not really like I'm lacking for money, especially with the way that I live. Having more money would be good, I guess. I can do more with it, but I also don't need it, and I don't think having a higher salary guarantees any sort of fulfillment or happiness, or the ability to change a very bad culture and industry. So thinking about what all of that means and whether or not I actually want another job in food media is looking more and more like a no as the media industry currently stands. I feel like I should grab my computer so I can see you guys better. Maybe when I get this in the microwave. Hi, Fred. Did you hear the microwave? And you were like, oh, June's gonna feed me again. I haven't trained on the sounds of his, no, Fred, please don't do that. I haven't trained on the sounds of this. Every time he hears this, every time he hears me fiddle with the scale, because he recognizes that I always measure his food with the scale, and every time I use the microwave, or anytime I open a plastic bag of something, he'll come running. Fred, buddy, can you not? Hey, Fred. Go. I just fed you, dude. You're not that hungry. You don't have to lick trash. Do you understand? Do you understand that? You don't have to lick trash, my love. I will feed you, okay? Oy vey. Oy vey. Oh yes, I'm opening my computer so I can see you guys. Sandpaper cast iron? I don't know. Is it rusted? If it's not, Fred! No. 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 You should know what no means by now. If it's not rusted, you just have to cook more in it. I don't know the brand of my cast iron. It was not expensive. I think just with use, it'll fill all of your textures. If you can Google an image and drop the link down in the chat box, maybe we can figure it out, but I don't know what it means that you have that kind of a surface. The best foods to cook in cast iron is any food, but if your cast iron pan isn't seasoned very well yet, you need to use enough oil. And by enough oil, I mean like enough oil. Your pan should never be dry and oil free if it's not well seasoned yet. Your pan should always be having an even thin layer of oil in the pan at all times when you're cooking it. If you're trying to be like low fat cooking, it's not gonna function as a nonstick pan. It's just not, especially if it's new and if it's under seasoned. So you gotta have patience with a pan that did not come with good seasoning on it. And even if they say it's well seasoned or pre-seasoned rather, it's probably not well seasoned. Because that's just a very like industrial layer of seasoning. It doesn't really do the trick. How do I say your name? Is that Ilona? Hello. Yeah, older cast irons don't absorb as much oil because they have a much better finish on them. And as you can see, my finish isn't perfect. I still have a lot of gaps and clunks and textured pieces that are not seasoned very well, and there are imperfections. But the key thing is you have to use enough oil when you're cooking, or else the food will not release. I don't watch the Sweet Heat episodes with Food 52. I gotta be honest with you, Food 52's content is not interesting to me. It's very like chill, very like beautiful and zen, and I'm just like, listen, cooking is so much more chaotic to me than that, so I just get, they feel like lullabies to me. So it's not the kind of cooking content that I like to watch, so. Rick is now in Babish too? Wow, Babish is soaking everyone up. You want cauliflower? You want some cauliflower, friend? No? You don't want it? No want. Okay. Fine. Make me waste my cauliflower leaves, why don't you? Okay, for the next part of our trashy cleanup, I'm gonna put some brown rice into this mapo tofu container that has all the sauce. And I'm just gonna shake it. And I'm gonna let it kind of clean off the sauce so that we don't have as much dirt and oil and grime to wash off of it, and then we'll have seasoned rice. I stupidly did my weekly food shopping today, and I forgot to buy dish soap, so I'm probably gonna have to go out into the real world sometime this week to get dish soap. Do you have a microfiber cloth, Dylan, with a lens cleaner solution? That tends to get them really nice and clean. Yeah, you're supposed to output video content super fast. It's insane. Media is insane. Oh yeah, I don't know. Fred, do you want a chair? He tends to like sitting here. He doesn't really like the chair anymore, but I can break it. You wanna come sit, Fred? I'm going back out again. You wanna come? No? I'm so tired, y'all. I want today to be like Friday, and I need 2 more days off. I'm not ready to go back to work. 2.5 minutes. Smells like farts in here, Fred. You like that? core strength. My cat has better core than I do. Wow. Do that again, Fred. Show the people. Yes. You're so fit. You're a fit cat. My stomach hurts. I think I'm getting a stress stomach ache. This sucks. But anyway, here's our mapo tofu container with our seasoned rice now inside. And then I'm going to put in some of our nicely microwaved cauliflower in here. And we're just gonna let that warm up the rice and I'm gonna eat it. That's it, y'all. That's the kind of cooking that I do now. When you cook all week for your work and when it's hot like summer and you can just do stuff like this to avoid turning on a heat source, you do it. I'm trying to use the rice to like get all the oil off the sides. Oops. Vitamins. Aaron, did you have vitamins?
Yeah, I'm good.
Thank you, Vitamin Check. I have air conditioning. It's just in the other room and not in the kitchen. You can still take it, Sophia. How did your coffee go yesterday? How did your sleep-deprived coffee day go? Ooh, this rice. This rice was from an expired bag from 2020 that I took home from the Delish Test Kitchen. This is the last of it. I'm very glad that we got rid of all the expired rice in the test kitchen. So I've been doing great. Patrick, what happened? Sophia. We know how that cycle's gonna go. Aaron, are you gonna eat the paprika taste test with something?
Do you want me to go over
Sure, if you want. I'm just curious what you're gonna eat it with.
that? I don't know. I didn't consider that. Can I put it on Fred and then lick it off him?
Do you want like a piece of bread or a piece of apple or
Paprika apple.
yeah? Or tortilla? I can do bread or tortilla. Which one do you want?
I don't know. Maybe I'll just taste it on a spoon.
Okay,
I'll just taste it simple.
let's go sweet. Pepper, paprika first. Tasting notes: sun-dried tomato, bell pepper, caramelized onion, 100% sweet red peppers, capsicum annum, dried and ground. It is from southeastern Turkey, where peppers are a way of life. This is a sweeter variety of our silk chili flakes with all the flavor of sweet peppers and none of the heat. It's a perfect alternative to other unsmoked or Hungarian-style paprikas. Add it to soups and stews or use it as a rub for meat or vegetables. You want to grab a small spoon?
I suppose.
Ooh, that smells fresh. Mmm, that smells fresh. It's dry, right?
Mhm. That's good. I'll put it right on the old tongue. It's not very hot. Not
No,
really
it's
hot at
sweet.
all. Yeah. It's a little pungent. There's
One more?
Yeah, I could go for more. It wasn't very strong.
Here, whoa! Don't waste it like that. Shake it over my vegetables, man. Jesus Christ. Can I? Yikes.
Yeah. I think you need more of it for the flavor to come out.
Yeah?
It was pretty subtle
Okay.
at first, but I can see how if you're baking with this,
Yeah?
cooking with it, then it'll really
Do you want more?
liven it up. No, I'm good.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it's okay. I mean, you know, I like the heat, and that doesn't really have the heat, but
We'll
tastes
get
good.
there.
Mhm.
Okay. Now we have the smoked pimenton
What do you think, Jane?
paprika.
You're better at describing things than me. Tell the people what you thought about sweet pepper paprika
I liked it.
by B&B.
It tastes like the peel of slightly aged dried red bell peppers. So if you can imagine the smell of a slightly dried red bell pepper and the peel of it kind of toasty.
I can't.
Smell it.
Oh, that's a lot more interesting. Yes, this is more my scene.
Okay, give me your spoon, please.
That's good. Look at that. This is a richer red. That's not going to focus, is it?
No.
Looks worse on camera. Trust me, this is this is a really nice looking color in person. Mm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. As
You can
I
see that
suspected.
color. It's really nice. Brick red, rich, slightly rusty.
Cobanero chili. Did you read this?
No, that's not the one we're tasting.
Oh, we're tasting the smoked pimenton paprika?
Correct.
Okay.
Aaron does not pay attention at all, y'all.
It comes from a protected region in western Spain where sweet red peppers have been grown and smoked for centuries.
Mm-hmm.
Deeply smoky and sweet, smoked pimenton adds depth and complexity to any dish. Added to pasta, sauce, or chili. Uses rub for grilled or roasted meats or sprinkled over sauteed veggies.
Mhm.
Yeah, this is also not hot, but it tastes better, I think, because it's got that smoky flavor.
These spices are from Burlap and Barrel. They're a small business. They do single origin. The co-founders travel to the actual farmers that they source these spices from.
Mm-hmm. Chefs trust them.
They pay them better, obviously, than like shits like McCormick would. So this one is Cobanero chili flakes. Tasting notes: papaya, roasted corn, fire. It is a rare Maya variety of chili pepper, only grown in the mountains around the city of Coban in Guatemala. It has lush, fruity aroma, a fierce smoky heat, and perfect for anyone who appreciates true chili flavor. They're not cheap, that's for sure. Whoa, that one smells like fresh
Ooh,
bell
yeah.
pepper.
There's a lot of fruitiness going on in that.
Where's your spoon?
I think they're right about the papaya. I smell the papaya. I smell like sort of a lot of fruit going on.
Yeah, this smells like tomatoes and bell peppers together.
Okay, there's actual heat in this.
Yes.
That's good.
Mm-hmm.
It's it's not a modest amount either. That's good. Yeah, well, this is obviously my favorite because this one's actually spicy.
Mm-hmm.
I think the smoked pimenton paprika has richer flavor though. This has nice heat
Yeah.
and some fruity notes. But
Do you want to
honestly,
try the silk chili and the urfa?
sure. I think if I was like grilling though, this is the shit I would want on my meat because it's got
So I
a really
actually-
nice, rich, smoky flavor.
I would like you to try the silk chili and urfa because you just
Mhm.
bought back urfa.
I did.
So I was-
walk back or
Can you bring it out?
uh-huh.
And I want to do a
And
taste
by
test.
just, we mean
I want to do a taste test of Aaron's urfa chili, which is undoubtedly cheaper than this was.
I think it was on the top shelf in a jar.
Yes, you're correct. On the right side, I think. Do you want me to look for it?
No, I see it. I'll just need to dig it out.
You can take stuff out. Wow, guys. This one is spicy. My mouth is on fire. Yep, my hands are gonna be itchy. Yikes.
Oh, that smells so amazing. This still smells great. This is the urfa I brought back from Turkey, like, I don't know. When
Just
did I
keep
go?
in mind
6
that
months
that's
ago?
cold. Do you have
Yes.
something that's not cold?
No, that's all I have.
Okay. So I didn't order this one. Ethan, one of the co-founders of Burlap and Barrel, recognized my name when I placed the order. He doesn't actually watch Budget Eats, which is hilarious, but he recognized my name somehow, and he just sent me some extra spices to try. So this is not sponsored, guys. They're just really nice people who gave me free spices to try, so we're
But-
trying them.
I think the FTC
Ooh.
considers. Well, that's fruit. It's a fruitier smell than the.
This smells
other-
like, you know what this smells like? This smells like prunes and coffee.
Compare it to this. I pick up prunes and coffee in that one too, though.
Yes, this one, yes. So here's a comparison. This one is much blacker in color. This one is a slight like coffee brown toasty color.
By the way, I think the FTC says even if you're getting free shit but not getting paid, it's still sponsored.
Well, I didn't promise him I would live this. So,
Right.
can you give me a clean spoon, please?
A clean spoon.
Yes, please.
I will dry this.
I don't want a wet one.
I'll dry it.
I just want a clean spoon. I also need you to help me conserve soap right now, so
Okay.
I just don't have a lot of soap. Alright, so this is the Burlap and Barrel. Where's your spoon that you're using, which you didn't have to wash? I'll give you one here. There you go.
I've had urfa before and I love it. This one's similarly great. I love the sort of salty aspect of urfa. They must add salt to it.
Raisin,
Raisin.
espresso, and summer night are the
there's-
tasting notes.
It's chili, oil, and salt.
Urfa chili, sunflower oil, and salt. Our black Urfa chili comes from Urfa, Turkey, where it has been grown and cured for centuries. Can you not do that? My spoon is clean. Let me dig it out for
Okay.
you.
Has been grown for centuries. It has a rich, multi flavor with lingering burn. The chili is ripened to a bright red color and are laid out to cure under sheets in the hot summer sun. This technique cures the pepper and
It's
its
not a
own
paste,
juices
it's loose.
and gives it a deep umami flavor and beautiful dark color. Great in stews, tomato sauces, dressings, brownies, and other desserts, or just sprinkle.
Brownies.
Yep, and other desserts, or just sprinkle over fluffy.
I
scrambled
do
eggs.
get a very dried fruit note from that. It's slightly medicinal and grandma-y, and this is the stuff that Aaron brought back. And
They're both good. Very similar, honestly.
Aaron's is nowhere near as deep in flavor for that dried fruitness, but it is more tart. It's a
Totally.
little more astringent, and it's a little more like piquant. It's almost like it's got a squeeze of lemon juice in it. So, for general eating purposes, I actually like Aaron's better.
but I think this one has a lot more flavor.
That's what I love about Urfa, more than almost any other chili flake, is
Can you
the
lid?
umami flavor it brings. It's so savory.
Okay, we're gonna try this silk chili now. Tasting notes: roasted tomato, honey, Mediterranean sun. The Turkish variety, so these are all Turkish. The Turkish variety of the Aleppo pepper. Our
What
silk
is Aleppo?
Aleppo pepper comes from Aleppo, I think.
I was just doing it.
Our silk chili was historically ground using heavy silk ropes, giving them a smooth, slippery texture. Used in any dish in need of a little excitement, from scrambled eggs to burgers to brownies. Is that the same description?
No. Although, it's not the same
Brownies.
words, but it's a similar list.
Perfect for cooking or finishing. Do you still have your spoon, or you threw it away? Don't wash it. Hold on. Let me just give you this. That's what it looks like. It's not as oily as past Aleppo peppers that I've had.
This sort of like tastes like a less cured, less salty version of Urfa. Like a fresher version.
Slightly spicy, no?
Slightly, not very. I really like both. I think the silk and the Urfa are my two favorites, as expected.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Yeah.
Is that everything?
That's everything I want to taste right now.
All right. Thank you. These were awesome. I learned I love chili. Breaking news.
We'll taste the other spices on later lives. I'm a little spiced out right now.
Spiced out.
That smoked paprika though, yum.
Do you want a milka? Is this for us to eat? Or did
Yeah, that's you.
This is me.
Yeah. Are you back on COD yet?
What?
Are you back on COD
Nobody
yet?
calls it COD, that's why I was confused.
Spelled COD.
It's COD. Oh, this is very melty.
I told you
Yeah.
why to not put it at room temperature, and you
No,
said you
I-
would prefer
I do prefer it like this.
like a limp dip.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm not unbanned yet. I think a couple more days, 1 or 2. And then I'll be user number 32716 or whatever.
Oh, my nose is starting to run.
You need a milk cup. Or something sweet.
My spice tolerance is like 0. Good night, Trio 3. Sorry for butchering your name yet again. I too like refrigerated milk chocolate. Dark chocolate gets a little waxy, but milk chocolate refrigerated is really good. Oh god.
So what are you going to use this stuff for?
Spice Show.
The Spice Show.
Mm-hmm.
One of June's lesser watched series.
Mm-hmm.
But still great. You should watch it.
Whatever.
June, what's the best video you've ever made, in your opinion? What's the artist you worked, or what's your masterpiece?
What's my masterpiece, guys? I don't have an opinion. I'm gonna put some rice into this peanut butter jar. We're gonna eat this peanut butter too.
What do you guys think June's masterpiece is? Masterpiece theater.
Ooh, Symphony chocolate bar was one of my mom's favorites.
Eliza thinks it's the ramen episode, personally.
Really? Strange. Why is that?
Gary loved the first budget eats and the last one, the pantry clean out.
Okay.
Laura likes Thanksgiving budget eats.
Wow, okay. Something for everyone.
June, I think they're all excellent.
Oh god. You probably also say you don't have a favorite child either.
It's Fred.
No, the person who said that comment. Oh,
Oh.
you said that comment.
Yes, I said that.
Oh, get out of here.
Okay.
You just said that you don't want to be Fred's dad.
I'm not Fred's dad, but he is my child.
How does that work?
I'm a dad. I'm a.
How does that
I have
work?
a child, but I'm not a
I
dad.
caught you in your logic
No,
flaw.
it makes sense if you don't think about it.
No, I think about everything,
It
Aaron.
makes sense if you don't think about it.
Nothing makes sense if you think about it. That's why they don't want you to think, guys. Nobody wants you to think.
I still can't get over the ramen noodle camping dish, though, and how much that guy loved it.
Justin?
My favorite is the second one, 8 for $25 meals. Yeah, those early ones were, I think, pretty special.
Why do you think, Aaron?
Because you just made such incredible food.
And I stopped?
I don't know, they just had something like special to them, you know? Something special. Mine is the Chris Moose and Camping Budget Eats.
What's Chris Moose?
I don't know what Chris Moose is. Do you know what Chris Moose, June?
No. Delish did not pay Aaron a single cent. They paid for all the food, but no, Aaron did not get paid for that. Aaron does not get paid, period.
What do you call this, June?
Get rid of all the peanut butter in the jar.
So there's steamed cabbage inside of a peanut butter
It's
jar.
cauliflower leaves.
There's steamed cauliflower.
and rice.
There's steamed cauliflower and rice in a peanut butter jar.
Yes.
Well, June, you certainly do come up with some fun stuff.
Fred, do you want some rice?
Whose stomach gurgle?
That was me.
You're a hungry boy.
I'm a hungry boy. But also my stomach hurts. You want some rice?
I agree, the first were such weird recipes, which I loved, says Aid in the house. Apparently, June's latest one, the pantry clean out, was too weird for some people.
No, they thought it was gross.
I mean, how could somebody think that somebody who puts steamed cauliflower and cabbage in a peanut butter jar and shakes it around would ever make gross food? How could they think that?
Are you judging me right now,
I-
Aaron?
I
Are you?
I wouldn't do that. I accidentally bought almond butter with palm oil. I feel terrible, but I have to eat it since I opened it.
It's
No,
fine.
Amy, just throw it in the trash.
It's
the whole jar.
fine.
It'll cancel out you buying it if you throw it in the trash.
It's fine. Aaron just said to me today, individual actions do not matter, guys. And I said, no, they matter. But they only matter to the extent that they make you feel bad. So,
A May, Shellfish, Tarot, and Witching, great name, loved the pantry clean out episode. Yeah,
I did too.
Cape Girl, why are you watching June's live streams if you don't watch Budget Eats? What are you doing here?
No, she just didn't watch the K-Pantry.
Yeah. I'm like, well, what are you doing? Go watch that. I made whipped cream and put fruit on top and drizzled honey, maple syrup, and chia seeds. I felt like Aaron, except I would never use chia seeds. Evil ingredient, and it should all be destroyed.
He hates seeds. He hates the texture of seeds.
Ooh, I'm getting a call.
Okay.
Hi, everyone.
Bye, Aaron. Thank you for coming. I need some juice in here to loosen up that peanut butter. I do make gross food, guys. I take pride in it, okay? It's a skill now. Laura, hello, fellow lefty. How does it help to watch a lefty cook? Does it really make not that much more sense? Like when I go to boxing classes and there's no lefty friendly instructor, I'm pretty screwed. I get really, really confused. I need to put my hair up. I'm starting to sweat.
a lefty? Are you a lefty? It doesn't look like it. You're raising your right paw. He's not a lefty. I wish I had a lefty cat. That would be awesome. Wouldn't it, Fred? Wouldn't it, Fred? Wouldn't it? Wouldn't it? Wouldn't it? Wouldn't it? I love annoying you. I love annoying you. We haven't even gotten to the compensation and economic portion of bargaining yet, Dylan. So union bargaining falls into two categories. The first portion will always be non-economic bargaining. We haven't even gotten like 10% through that yet, so. Yoshi, be dropping that FAQ, doc. Yo, what a cutie. What a cutie, Fred. My apartment's not big enough for Fred to have a huge box on top of his house. He literally has more living space proportionally than I do, so. Aaron,
Yes.
you got a fellow olive oil and tahini cherry lover.
Well, yeah. Anybody who tries it loves it. It's really good.
Yeah. Yep. Aaron is delighted as more people hop on the olive oil tahini train. Meow, meow. Meow, 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 meow.
Very far.
Meow, 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 meow. Which people are idiots? Who? You freeze your cherries for baking or for eating? I don't know what breed Fred is. He was just listed as a tabby when we adopted him. Fred Tabby. He's a street cat. Do they have breeds? I don't know cat breeds, honestly. Oh. Yeah. I mean, we're in the year 2021. We're very past discriminating against lefties, guys. You still stuck in like the 1600s, bro. Wow. Wow, Fred. Wow, Fred. Wow. Yo, Norwegian forest cats are beautiful. They're goddesses. They look especially majestic out in the wilderness. This is as much wilderness as Fred will get. Yeah, hers should pay a lot of people. Eliza, those people sound very old and very boring and like they have no other friends who don't talk like them. So, that's okay. We can leave them behind. They don't matter. Domestic short hair? Where are you domestic from? Are you a domestic? He hates it when I get close. Aw, I'm sorry, Fred. I just want to kiss you always. I scared him away with my love. Oh, I stood up too fast. Okay. I also got smacked on the hand for writing my Chinese character strokes wrong when I was in first grade in China. I remember the teacher called me up to the front of the class and slapped my hand with the ruler there. So I guess everybody could see it. I don't even know how many lefties were there in the class. What do you guys think Fred's
voice would sound like. Adora, I think you're totally right. I didn't even think about that, but yeah. The stress that you put on the beginning stroke and the end stroke would change the thickness of the line, and that would look really weird and clunky if you went in the wrong direction. But yeah, with a ballpoint pen, which is what I was using, no difference. She didn't like slap me super hard. What made me really sad, and I think I cried, was like the humiliation aspect, because they just want to make an example out of you, you know. Like, I don't think it really, well, it did sting, but I was 6 years old, so everything probably would have stung. But that wasn't the worst. The worst part of just humiliating me in front of the entire class was the worst. I don't know where the love for peanut butter came from. I have a very love-hate relationship with peanut butter, because I will binge eat peanut butter when I'm feeling really sad and depressed, and that'll make me gain weight, and then I'll feel even worse about myself, because then I'll just feel like a sad slump. So peanut butter, I love it, but I also feel like it makes me hate myself, because it makes me feel like I have no control. But the reality is I don't have control. I don't have control over life. Too much pepper. Thank you for blessing me. I'm gonna put some sweet paprika on my remaining cauliflower so I can get a taste of it. Paprika cauliflower. That's really good. Looking forward to these a lot. Linda, is there any food you cannot stand? I don't know. I really don't like licorice. Really don't like it. I'm coming around to fennel. As a lot of you know, I really don't like bitter melon, but I can eat it. Wow, this paprika would taste so good with peanut butter. Let me try. Bitter melon, B-I-T-T. Fennel tastes a little bit like celery, but sweeter. And a little bit licorice-y. A little bit like anise. Mmm. I really don't like papaya either, unless it's dried. I love eating dry paprika, but not paprika, papaya. My mom used to not force feed me, but she would always like guilt me into eating papaya because she insisted that it regulated my menstrual cycles, which were really whack. I don't know if it worked, but that's what she insisted, so I really hated eating it. Now I have to start brainstorming what recipes to put these paprikas in. Smoked paprika. I feel like paprikash is like such a paprika related dish. I want to explore other dishes that might not be like prime candidates that you would think of for paprika, you know? Just kind of showing everybody basically that you don't have to be afraid of spices, that they can go in anything, anywhere, anytime you want. A lot of people ask me what to use, what spices to buy, and I'm just like, literally, you have to figure that out for yourself. You have to know what the spices taste like. Like, I can't tell you everything. This is cooking. It's not like, you know, surgery. It's all dependent on what you want to eat. So. This smoked paprika is a little bit bitter, and it tastes a little bit like rubber tires, and I'm not a fan of this. Unlike Aaron, who loved the smoked one more, I actually like the sweet one more here. Aaron will always like the stronger flavored and spiced thing. So that's why he picked that, but I like the sweet one more. I don't think it's old. Tamarind and jaggery to bitter melon. That sounds so good. Starla, I'm so happy to hear that. Yes, I have heard about Diaspora & Co. I have not ordered any spices from them yet. I believe they have a slightly bigger following than Burlap and Barrel. Bye, Li Shun. I mean, Alice and I agree, but that's what I taste. Can't lie to you. I still have a little bit of this from my trip in Spain. It's hot, smoked paprika. Or I think it's smoked. I actually don't know. It just says hot. It just says picante. It smells smoked. And the flavor has gone really blonde. You can see it's nowhere near as bright as the other one. But I love this flavor a lot. It's definitely spicier than that smoked one. And it does have that burnt rubber taste too. I think that's just the smokiness of it. But the spiciness really helps add to the smokiness for me, so I like the two of them together. Guys, I had some friends over yesterday, and one of them brought their small dog, and Fred was not happy, and then the small dog was very upset, and then the small dog peed all over our floor, and then at that point I was like, Fred, I'm so glad you're not a dog. I love you. Every single day I grow more and more thankful for that little fur ball. Let's go sit on the floor with Fred while I eat apples, shall we? I'll do my dishes later, because I'm lazy. Fridge view. Hi, Freddy. I didn't try paprika on the apples. Should I? Should I try some paprika on the apples? I can't say no to the people, can I? All right, the sweet one first. That's not bad. That's really not bad. You trying to escape the camera? You can't. You're stuck, bud. Smoked. Oh yeah, my friends cleaned, of course. They're my college friends. We wouldn't have stayed friends for over 10 years.
I'm sorry. Does that sound upset you? Oh, Fred. I'm sorry, bud. He's left us. Here's a smoked one. Get ready for some rubber tire tasting notes. Mmm. Wow. Yo. That brightens up the flavor so much. That makes it taste like a freshly smoked pepper.
What brightens up the flavor, Jen?
An apple with lemon. So I dip these apples in lemon juice to prevent them from oxidizing.
I gotta come try this.
You do. You have to come try this. It tastes so much better with both, but like especially with the smoked paprika.
We're doing paprika with apple and lemon. This sounds like an awesome combo.
Yeah, dude. Have at it,
There's
man.
lemon in here.
The apple slices are covered in lemon, yeah.
Okay.
It's brighter, right?
That's delicious, yeah.
It brings up the smoky paprika flavor so well.
Such a rich neck.
The apple kind of just like fades. And you just have like a juicy smoked paprika flavor. Very pure.
Brilliant experimentation as always, June. I can see myself eating that as a snack on the regular. I didn't know Fred was right next to me and I stood up and knocked him and scared him.
Oh well, we do that every day. Mmm. Mmm. Smoked paprika apple pie, you know? Holiday menu. For sure.
I'm sorry, Fred. I'll get you a treat.
Did you kick him so hard?
No, I didn't. He's hiding under the bed.
It's just a little wussy wuss.
Oh, we were gonna try one of these on camera too.
Oh, you're gonna try one?
Yeah.
All right.
I'll give Fred one and I'll give me one. Hey, buddy. He came out. He heard the crinkle. Okay, this looks like a really good snack.
It's a dental treat that my viewer gave me when I met up with her to give her some extra food.
Crunchy bites. Boucher croquant. It smells amazing. And it looks like basically like spiced corn
Give me?
nuts. Are you gonna try one too?
No.
Okay.
Just showing the camera.
Okay.
Somebody said it looked like peanut butter Cap'n Crunch.
Ingredients: cornmeal, chicken meal, animal, beef
Animal?
fat.
It just literally says animal.
Wait. Cornmeal, chicken meal, corn gluten meal, animal digest. What is that?
Mmm.
Don't know. Beef fat, powdered cellulose, fish meal, liver flavor, dried yeast. So basically,
Frozen lotus, you can do
Oh my
whatever
God.
you want with it.
All right.
Look up some lotus recipes.
I'm doing it.
Okay.
Cat treat.
Hold on.
Ah. It's fine. It's actually not as savory as I hoped. It's just kind of,
There's no salt.
yeah, there's no salt. It needs salt. That's what it's missing. Okay, Fred, one for you. Yeah. Okay.
I really like sweet and sour lotus too. I cooked that on my first budget eats.
Sorry, Fred. Oh, I have to give you another. I dinged your head closing the door. Okay, fine. One more. Every time I hurt you, I feel maybe he's just trying to get himself hurt now to guilt us into giving him treats. Okay, Fred. He grabs my hand.
He really likes these. Thank you so much for
Yes.
gifting these. It was
Thank
so
you,
funny. The gifter realized afterwards that Fred has only 3 teeth, and she was like, "Wait, does Fred only have 3 teeth?" And I was like, "Yep, but it's okay. I'll feed it to the alley cats." And the alley cats didn't seem into it, but Fred loves these treats.
These are the only treats so far. He actually like reaches up and grabs them out of our hands.
Bye, Freddy. Did y'all see how Fred just parted our little makeshift curtain with his paw to make his entry into the room? When my friend brought his dog over yesterday, the dog, every time the dog entered and exited the room, he would just go full face straight into the sheet, and he would get so lost in the sheet, and he would be like, "What's happening?" And we had a great time laughing at the dog. But that was also the second point of the visit where I was like, "Fred, I'm so glad you're not a dog." So I guess I'm officially a cat person. I definitely started off my life as a dog person, but I think there's no way we can lie to ourselves anymore. I'm a cat person. I love dogs too, but I think I just prefer to have a cat as a pet. The dog was the same size as Fred. They're both like 12 pounds.
Yeah, most people always says that. It's just sort of like, you see horse feed, you get like stars.
We think he's a Chihuahua Pomeranian mix. He's also a rescue. Hi, Fred. I hear you, bud. Do you want more treats? Are you waiting for more treats? Which Budget Eats did your partner watch? Fred Van Gogh? You would have named this guy Fred Van Gogh? Man, I would have really loved to have trained my cat how to use the toilet. That would have been awesome. I had natto once in Japan, and I spent my last like couple hundred yen on a packet of natto, and I brought it back, and I left it in the fridge for too long, and it molded by the time I opened it, and it was truly one of the saddest moments of my life. A moment in which you hate yourself for all the decisions you made leading up to that one. I also used to have a friend who trained her cat to use the toilet. I'm amazed. I need to watch videos on how to do that, but I think it might be too late for Fred. Natto isn't just slimy. It's actually not that slimy. Natto is really, there's a technique to eating it because the sliminess of it is actually like stringy cheesiness. You can't seem to pull it off. So there's like a specific technique you do with your chopsticks where you kind of like wind it up on itself so that it's not like a whole string of slime that's kind of running everywhere as you put it into your bite. That was really disconcerting when I first ate it. Yeah, I think if natto is packaged already into bite-sized portions, that would be great. Hi, Sweden. Does anybody break out on their face real bad the week before their period happens? I'm breaking out all over the place. I guess it's just hormonal, huh? Fred, what are you doing over there? What is there for you? Oh my god. Mucilaginous foods on Budget Eats, people would throw a flipping shit over that. Paprika aspic, interesting. I bet that would taste pretty good. I don't have hummus. I guess we could make some hummus. Fred, you are a coyote. I don't announce my live streams anymore. I did it in the beginning, but now I'm just like, whoever will find me will find me. Paprika can be both. Fred. Fred. Freaking trash cat. That's right, you saunter away, you trash cat.
It's like, okay, it's a video game. You don't eat.
Starla, that kind of thumbnail is known as soy face. Apparently for YouTube algorithms, it is best if you have a smiling face with an open mouth, and if you don't smile, it's best if you have an open mouth. So if you look at thumbnails, a lot of people have stupidly open mouths.
I mean, there's magic like things. There's just no magic system. Just like if you have a magic button, you just use it.
Kirsten, I'll trade you some apples with paprika for meatloaf.
Yes.
It's true, guys. If you make ginger tea, which is just water boiled with ginger, you can add some honey or lemon too if you want, but ginger tea really eases my cramps. I don't know John Kraus. Who's John Kraus? Hi, John Kraus. Yum. Vegetable curry sounds amazing. Yikes, Leanna. Sounds like a fucking rough time. Fred is a little loaf cake. He's an edible little loaf cake. We can sprinkle some paprika on him. Seasoned. He's a seasoned loaf now. Okay, Kirsten, I will trade you meatloaf for this loaf. All right, Mr. Kraus, this is a legit live. How dare you question our authenticity? How dare you? If this wasn't alive, who would be inane enough to upload content that is this boring? I hope nobody, okay? Yeah, breakouts can be due to a lot of things, but I've been noticing that almost every time a week before my period hits, I will go through facial breakouts. That's kind of a good reminder for me to be like, all right, cool, just get ready for some mood swings, some cries, some binge eating, and some truly lost moments in life. You see a mop? That's how messy my room is now. Just mops hanging out. That's funny. That would be a very cool shirt. I just ate a lot of apples, guys. I think I should stop. I think I should do some dishes. You ready to do dishes, Fred? Okay. That was hard. We mop once a week. We clean once a week. It's just been really damp and humid, so we want to make sure the mop doesn't get like mildewy and moldy, so we just leave it out to air dry before we put it away forever. Otherwise, we would be a lot neater, but we just want to make sure it doesn't turn stinky. There's nothing worse than a stinky mop. And then you wipe your floors with it, and then you're like, why does the house smell like shit, even though I just cleaned it? It's because your mop was stinky. Ooh, my stomach is hurting.
already. And then yesterday, I ate like half a bar of chocolate. And then that's when I made the connection that maybe my period's coming. I don't normally crave chocolate, but I've fallen into the stereotype of like women who crave chocolate while they're on their cycles. Hi, babe. I don't know who started that stereotype or if it's actually a true stereotype. I just know that I eat a shit ton of chocolate now. Potato chips? That sounds good too. Would eat. Truly. Hi, Fred. Why are you pawing at me, buddy? It's not time yet. Don't do that to me. Don't treat me like the fool that I am, Kat. I'm not a fool. I'm just your fool. I'm still reading chats, guys. I'm trying to be here. I'm trying to be present. Ooh, that was a burp. I hope you heard that one. That was very satisfying. Probably one of the best burps I've ever had in terms of smell. It was all apple. Yes, it is true. If you can afford to buy some ethical chocolate, they will taste better, and the people making them are probably living better lives. A lot of our chocolates being sold on mass markets are not good in terms of labor practices, in terms of sourcing. I actually don't buy chocolates anymore because they're just such a splurge now, and knowing that mass-produced chocolates often come from terrible practices, I just don't do it. This one, actually, Jeff, Aaron's dad, got us, and I don't know why he got us this, because Lily's is for keto people when they can't have carbs. This one actually has no sugar in it. It has erythritol, so it tastes kind of gross, to be honest with you. It's like dark chocolate, and it's stevia sweetened, and it has sea salt in it, so it just tastes like salty dirt. But I'm at that point in my cycle where I'm just like, I will eat salty dirt over no salty dirt. I've never had Tony's. Are they sold online? Mango sounds good, Sarah. You should try. Mango with paprika. Yum. Yeah, fake sugar is trash, I agree. They had it revoked. What happened? No. Oh my god, that would have been bad. That would have been very, very bad. Oh god, my heart. I can't do this anymore. Endangered Species. Is that a chocolate brand? I think I've had them once. They tasted good, but I don't know anything about the brand.
My t-shirt says, "Shut up, everyone," and Nez, my friend, got it for me. Thank you, Nez. I wore it during the MSG video. I thought that was very fun, but I don't know how many people saw it. Rocca? Are you thinking of Rocca? I've actually not tried Mexican mole yet, and I really want to. I featured Rocca chocolate in the Christmas episode. They have very fun flavors, but I do believe that a lot of their chocolates are vegan, so if you're not used to dark chocolate, might not be your thing. Hi, Fred. Hi, bud. Holly, I'm so jelly. Should I come to the UK and you can take me thrifting? Dream. I want to go visit all of your countries, and I want you to take me eating and thrifting, and I want to vlog all of it. And that's my dream for this channel. I want to meet all of you in the place that you live, and you show me your favorite places. That would be amazing. I would love to go to Portland, Oregon. I would go for Salt and Straw. I miss Salt and Straw. Oh my god, I don't mind couches. I'll sleep on your floor. Not carpet. I'm allergic to like dander and stuff, but. Yeah, Linda, I'm coming to Kansas. You taking me dumpster diving. Yep. That's already been settled. Linda will be the first stop, Kansas. Where else are we eating, Linda, when I go to Kansas? Allison, I will come to suburban Houston if you drive me around. I can't drive though. I can come to Long Island. Which part? I used to go to Manhasset all the time because of my kidney condition, and I had to go to the North Shore Hospital in Manhasset. Oh God, I am not buying any chocolate from Amazon, girl. Christina, if you have a mediocre taste of apple, you must squeeze some citrus juice on it. It will change your world. Ooh, I've never been to Stony Brook. Is that where the dairy company is? Or is that, no, I'm thinking of Stonyfield. Never mind. Just my brain being old. Wow, Dylan, you schwanky. Where are you, Dylan? Walking distance? Sounds like a place I could move there. Lore, yeah, we will eat lots of fries and chocolate. Hell yes. I don't like bourbon, but Aaron does. Aaron, You want to go to Louisville for a bourbon tour? Yeah, I'm telling everyone that ultimately my goal for this channel is to visit all of them in the places that they live, and they can take me around to their favorite places. And we got an offer for a bourbon tour
Sounds good.
in Louisville. Aaron's in. Yes. Thrifting in Brussels. I would love to thrift everywhere. It's making me feel things when I see viewers in real life and engage with them. It makes me feel a sense of community that I haven't felt in a long time, and it's very satisfying and gratifying, and I'm very thankful for everyone who I've met, because this is obviously not setting a precedent. I'm not expecting everyone who meets me to bring me stuff, but like they've all brought me gifts of some sort, and I just feel like very thankful. I don't know what else to say except thank you for thinking of me. And I'm happy to know that people like watching content that I make. And it's so cool to like see people, you know, real life, beyond the internet. And I'm sure one day somebody will meet me and just like murder me. But before then, I hope to get a few good visits in, and maybe some more treats for Fred. In the meantime, I'm gonna eat this Lily's block of dirt. Jeff, if you're watching this, thank you for your gift. But Lily's, don't buy it again. I'm not good. Ooh, egg tarts? Yes. I would love to eat egg tarts. All egg tarts. I probably should not be drinking ice cold water for my stomach ache, but bad decisions only. What is the best restaurant in New York for $50 per head? Robert, my favorite restaurant in New York will feed you 3 people for $50. And I highly encourage that you tip them super well, because they are awesome. I've mentioned this restaurant a couple of times in Delish videos too. If you have had Tibetan food, if you haven't had Tibetan food, you owe it to yourself to come to Jackson Heights in Queens and go to a restaurant called Phayul, Phayul. The best things to order there for me, steamed beef momos. They're like little buns that are so juicy inside, they're almost like half soup dumpling hybrids. I like the fried veggie momos, which have a mashed potato mixture inside, fried to a golden crispy, like little blistery bubble outside. Every table comes with 2 spicy hot sauces that you can dip everything into. If you come during the winter months, or if you can tolerate a hot soup during the summer, I highly recommend the beef radish soup. That flavor is incredible. It's so rich and milky, but it's not heavy. It's like the texture of chicken soup with the flavor of gravy. The meat bits inside are very chew-tastic. So if you're not into tough cuts of meat, you might not want to eat the meat, but I like to really chew my meat. So I love the pieces in there. It comes with radishes that are like so tender and creamy and fall apart once you bite into it. It's flavored with Sichuan peppercorns, which doesn't give you a mala numbing spice sensation. It just flavors the soup so perfectly and so fragrantly that it makes you wonder, oh, what's in here? And I think it's the Sichuan peppercorns that make it that perfect balance. I'm getting hungry, even though I just ate a shit ton of apples. I would also go with a order or two, depending on how many people you're eating with. The tingmo, which is just steamed bread. It's perfect dipped into that soup or dipped into the spicy chili oil. I highly recommend the off the menu dish called, I think cauliflower, like Manchurian cauliflower. It's just fried and tossed in a red spicy sauce, and it's delicious. There's almost nothing you can order off the menu there that is bad. I had a veggie fried rice there, and it was one of the best fried rices I've had in my life. And it's really cheap. Like the momos are like $7 or $8 an order. It might have gone up to 8 or 9 recently because of everything, but there is no one dish there that's over $15. And if you bring 4 people, I feel like you can spend $70 and leave very full. Their cocktails, I feel like, are all under $10. So there you have it. Of course, Nez, you would pop up when I mentioned Tingmo. Just like magic. Bam, Nez is here. I have summoned her with the single word of Tingmo. Tingmo is one of Nez's favorite offerings at Fayo. Is it $50? Just to give you an idea, on average, all the dishes are between $9 and $13. So you do the math. Depends on how much you order. I feel like each dish is enough to feed one person to fullness, especially if you order a side of the tingmo, the steamed bread. So just plan on each person spending between an average of $12 to $17. If you want to stuff yourself and have major servings, I would say plan on every person spending $25, including tax and tip. However, if you order cocktails, then you have to add on to that amount. I have, there's a lot of things at Fayo that's plant-based. The Manchurian cauliflower that I mentioned is vegetarian. The veggie momos are vegetarian. I don't know if anything's vegan. You might have to ask them if you really need that, but they have a spicy century egg dish that is vegetarian. I have brought groups of like 5 to 6 people there, and I don't think I've ever spent over $100 total. Ever. I don't think we've even come close to 70, to be honest with you. The last time that I ate there that I can remember was with Aaron, Nez, and our friend Chris. And I think we spent something like $70. If you go in a group, you can have like 4 bites of everything, and you can try a lot of dishes. If you are looking for table service, just know that I don't visit restaurants that have that atmosphere where people are waiting on you. Like, people will serve you at Fayo, but they don't wait on you. They don't come around and ask you how you're doing and ask you how you like your food. I actually hate that kind of attention. When I eat out, I just want to pay. I want to eat my food in peace. I want to chat with some friends if I'm there with friends, and I want to leave. And that's what I'm looking for. Good food, adequate service, very hands-off attitude, and confident in their offerings. I don't need any sort of like waiter trying to juice me for tips. If your food is good and your environment is welcoming, I'll tip you, so. Will I finish this chocolate bar tonight? Probably, yes. Century eggs do not taste similar to like North American, like white American pickled eggs. No, they're not sour. They're sulfuric. They taste more like brie to me than anything. theater to dining out sometimes, and I'm not a fan of theater. So if I ask about the dish and they can adequately explain it, that's great. That's all I'm looking for. But I don't really want to sit there and like put a smile on my face and nod while you tell me like a Sparks Note version of how this dish came to be. I'm personally not interested in that aspect of dining. Which is why I probably can't be a restaurant critic for any major publication. I feel the same, Christina. I don't feel comfortable in sit-down restaurants a lot of the times. Karen No Name, which other chat are you in? That's hilarious. Mm-hmm. Yup. I also really don't go into any shops where people come up to me. I think it could be a class thing. I think it could be like how I grew up. I just never grew up in that kind of environment where my parents could have afforded to have brought me into a place where people wait on you like that, you know? So for me, it feels very unnatural. And then I suddenly feel out of my realm, like it's not my comfort zone anymore because I never experienced this level of service. And I don't know how to respond to them. But there was one time when I went into like Bloomingdale in like gym tights, and I could just feel the judgment behind the person who came up to me and asked me like if I needed any help. It had to do with the way that their eyes moved up and down, just once, very quick scan of my body, and I was like, yes, I feel it, and I would like to leave right now. I believe Aaron was looking for a fragrance of some sort, and I wasn't prepared to go into that kind of store. And for sure, I felt very uncomfortable there. Little Lou died. Are you asking me if I've tried Lhasa? Like, there's two places. There's Lhasa Liangfen and there's Lhasa Fast Food. I think Lhasa Fast Food has gotten a lot of reviews. Lhasa Liangfen not so much, but I actually like Lhasa Liangfen more. Adore them. But like, the rich Chinese tourists or recent implants go to those stores, so they know it's easy money. They're gonna buy all this shit anyway to show off their wealth. That's just how they do. I feel like the influx of like wealthy Chinese immigrants to New York City really changed how a lot of brands look too. They cater to that, like, I'm gonna sound very judgy, and I am, relatively tasteless nouveau riche style. Like, I look at the transition that Tiffany made in their jewelry, and it all looks really gaudy now. Compared to the time when I was in high school, like 2000 to 2004 to now, Tiffany's aesthetic has changed so drastically. There's not a single piece of Tiffany's that I even want anymore. None of it looks pretty to me anymore. But they can sell stock and move shit and make money, then they'll do what they need to do to make that sale. I get it. I'm certainly not plopping down like $175 for a stupid sterling silver necklace. Are you kidding me? So there's no way that they need to cater to my tastes. My tastes are cheap, but they are not tasteless.
You're a tasty person, too.
Wait, Lauren, is that really their new slogan? No. Yo, Smiley Beats, score, girl. Damn, that's a good find. I don't pay attention to luxury items. So no, I've not seen that bag. I'm not surprised though. It's so dumb, guys. These things look ugly. But people will buy it for the class symbols that they are. It's so funny when class symbols look ugly. And I don't think it's just me who thinks they're ugly. They're just really ugly. So it really fascinates me when Aaron is the drip king here, who really likes some his little brand things. But
Fred's the true drip
I
king.
find them mostly not stuff I would wear. There are maybe like 4 items that Aaron has that I would willingly take off his hands if he ever gets tired of them. And they are just very like soft, thick, well-made shit. But for the most part, I'm not interested in being your advertisement for an affordable sum of like $400 sticker price. Hi, Fred. He's right by you. Fred has decimated this poor grass. He is a drip king, isn't he, though? I don't think I would get a second cat yet because it's a small space and apparently you need a separate litter box for each cat. I don't have the space. Maybe this is a good excuse for me to go out every day and pick a new toy for Fred. Would you like a new toy every day, Fred? Brand new, sprightly one that you can kill? Oh, he looks so funny. We clean the boxes twice a day now. Like, not a full clean, but we will remove all the dirty litter and sift it and wipe it and then put it back. But it is a lot of work, even with just one cat.
Yes, I just asked Aaron to buy some seeds so we can plant some cat grass. Get bunny? You want me to get a bunny with a cat in the house? You truly trust Fred's pacifist nature, don't you? I'm sure Fred would like a partner, not a dog, but maybe a cat. Deciding to get Fred, Aaron just got really serious one day and he was like, why don't we just adopt a cat? And I was like, are you actually? He was like, yeah, why not? And I was like, okay. And he was like, why don't we take your friend Devin's foster cat, Fulton? And I was like, I don't really like Fulton. He's not my kind of cat. I don't vibe with his personality. So then I started looking for cats on Puppy Kitty NYC's Instagram. And I saw Fred, dashing fellow. And I was like, what about this guy? What about him? A 10-year-old, 3-toothed, elderly cat named Fred. Kitty. Vicious. A vicious fighter with 3 teeth. He will kill all grass. I don't think I want a bunny, honestly. They kind of creep me out. Aaron, do you like bunnies?
They're fine.
Would you ever want one as a pet?
Probably not.
No. Fred just looks so handsome. I don't really want a rodent, guys. I don't want a rodent. Hey, Fred. Bookie. Yes, yes, claw. Goodbye, tail up. Are you gonna get your Zoomy sometime? Alright guys, my stomachache is getting worse. I think I'm just gonna grab a snack and I'm gonna go into bed and I'm gonna fart it out while I watch some TV. Fred's gonna continue destroying the grass. I hope you all have a good rest of your day. Look at our sweet potato vine that we trimmed last time. It's growing. And look at this. Linda, I think you're right. These are not basil leaves. I do believe that they are a pepper plant. There are buds and there are flowers, but the flowers aren't really fruiting. They're just dying, which is what happened last time when we planted a pepper. So I don't think we can successfully raise peppers. Here are the white potato leaves that we planted, the sprouting white potato tips. They're really beautiful. I look forward to eating them. They look a little bit different than the purple sweet potato. You can see the patterns are slightly different. And here's more white sweet potato. That's it. Bye. Fred needs a theme song? What kind of theme song? Aaron, what should be Fred's theme song?
There's a lot of ways you could go with that. I don't know. I'm sure you could come up with something good.
Fred. Sniffly boy, asthmatic, has 3 teeth, is dramatic, will meow until you wake up, and if you don't, he'll jump on your bed. He'll pounce and break your cheap IKEA frames. Goodbye, Freddo.